People are starting to filter in, and I quickly realize they are homeless people. Let's entertain these homeless people, that's great. They do not want to be entertained. Hi, I'm Thakkar, and this is the time I made somebody piss their pants. When I was about 22, I graduated from college, and I was supposed to go do an internship in LA with Jimmy Kimmel, but instead, I got engaged to a girl in Ohio, where I then moved. And I lived in Athens, Ohio, which was about 2 hours from Columbus, Ohio, which for some reason in my head was big, where stars are made. I took some time, built up like my confidence. It took me about 2 weeks before I was like, I'm gonna reach out to my Ohio connections. I'm calling in my favors, I'm ready. I finally did it. I hit up a guy I had met on the road. He goes, you know what? I got a show for you. I can give you 15 minutes. Holy shit, all day I'm nervous. I can't sleep the night before even. So in the car ride down, I'm recording my set, going over it. This is gonna be it. I've perfected my set. I show up to this bar where the show is supposed to be. It's a weird dive bar. There's no stage or anything. There's no comedian. There's nobody there. It's just me and the bartender. And he pointed to a door, and I was like, oh, it must be a back room or something. I open the door, and it's just outside. It's just an alley. It's the back alley. I figured I was being had, you know? Maybe this is one of those things that big city folk do to small town Indiana folk like me. I walk out into the alley and I'm hanging out there and I see the host of the show pulling up in his car with an amp. Okay, this must be like an alt show. This is like an indie thing. It's probably still gonna be good, because why else would he have me drive 2.5 hours here for this? People are starting to filter in, but they're not coming in through the bar. They're coming in through the alley. Everybody looks a little sunburnt. I mean, I don't want to be, crass, but it's not the best smell. I mean, I've performed in Michigan as well, so it's basically the same, but no. Switch that to Philly. What am I saying? I'm from Indiana, who gives a shit? And I quickly realize they are homeless people. That's fine, let's entertain these homeless people, that's great, what a good cause. They do not want to be entertained. As soon as I get on stage, a man sitting in front of me just starts pissing himself. Not laughing. There was no laughter, by the way. No, this was a man staring angrily, just pissing at me, it felt like. I do my set to silence. However, after me was a comedian who was one of the homeless people, it turned out, who called herself Downtown Julie Brown, I think. And she said things like, why is the library so cold? And that got some chuckles, but then even she got too offensive. I can't remember what she said. You shouldn't take soda from Chipotle or something. She just went off the rails for a little bit there. The show wraps up. I'm pretty forlorn. I'm like, I knew I couldn't cut it in the big city. And the host comes up to me and he goes, this one was actually pretty good.